you check the children. You're a little mad sometimes.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Sometimes. That is what I...
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Bevanitos Strike fans, and welcome to the horror show's coverage here at Phoenix Fan Fusion. I'm Jaime Fuego, and yeah, guys, I'm so very stoked to be talking with a artist who is in the midst of the process as we speak, Austin Ackert. Man, what is going on, brother? How has the weekend been for you?
It's been really, really good. It's been a really fun show.
Hells yeah, man. So is this the first time actually covering the event for you?
No, this is I think it's my third or fourth year coming to this show.
Okay, excellent. So I know you from some collaboration with my co-host Cecil Laird here on the horror show. There is a Tremors anthology of stories that has been going a number of issues at this particular point, and he had a story called The Gauntlet that you had the awesome opportunity to illustrate and like bring to life properly. How was that collaboration for you, man?
He's a really good writer. He, coming from movies, knowing so much about movies, he's very cinematic. I probably didn't do the story justice, but I did my best, and I think it turned out pretty cool. It was a really entertaining story.
Yeah, I mean, it always helps when you have good source material when you're trying to bring something to life, I would imagine. So I'm seeing all kinds of iconic properties all over here on your table, everything from the Terminator to Creepshow to, what is your involvement with some of these as far as prior experience goes, man?
Nothing. They're all sketch covers, so they come blank and then you just draw on them.
Oh, okay.
And same thing with the cards. I have a bunch of blank cards, and I go to a lot of horror shows, a lot of these comic conventions, and so I draw the stuff that I'm into and stuff like that. So I've accumulated quite a bit over time.
Well, that's the fun of the process, getting to, play in some of those playgrounds that, you're like, you grew up as a kid and had an affinity for. But so as far as like moving beyond that to actual creative sort of stuff, man, Carmine Sunshine, right?
Yes.
Yeah, tell us about that, man.
It's a story about, it was written and drawn by me, creator-owned, my self-published book. Vampire gets abducted by aliens and goes on a journey of self-discovery. But there's a lot more to it than that. That's the elevator pitch.
Yeah, it sounds like a dope melding of genres, though, man.
Yeah, I tried to do something weird. I was really inspired by Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and other, Jim Mahfood's another big hero of mine with his Girl Scouts books. And I just tried to do something wacky and bugged out. And it's a little weird, a little niche, but I put a lot of time and effort into it, a lot of heart into it.
Oh, yeah, man. So then when you use terms like, wacky and weird and so on and so forth, so is it of the more like darkly comedic horror variety, not taking itself like supremely seriously?
That sums it up. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And it's probably not the best story for children.
Well, if you know, give that little preface and warning.
Yes, definitely. I don't want an angry parent to come back to me and be like, "Are you kidding me? You sold my kid this book?" So yeah.
And that's the thing at conventions like this, a kid walks up, ooh, that looks cool, and they just obtain and then bring it home. But that's kind of how I went about it when I was younger, going into comic shops and just grabbing stuff without any parental permission, just, running wild, man.
That's when you find the best stuff.
Yeah, damn right. Now, as far as, like, deeper inspirations, I know you just mentioned Homicidal Maniac, man, but as far as, like, when you were first getting into artistry, any people that come to mind that you want to, shout out for inspiration that helped sow the seeds?
Yeah, definitely Todd McFarlane with Spawn. The Spawn booth is actually right behind me.
Local guy, man.
Yeah. And so I was a kid during the whole Image boom, and, I saw that they could make it like that. I didn't even know comic book artist was a job, but then you see these rock star artists and stuff, and I just dreamed about being that one day. But, long way away from that. But, yeah, definitely those guys were all a huge inspiration, still are.
Very awesome, man. So is Carmine Sunshine, is that a series that's been collected already as far as like a trade or anything like that?
The trade, I'm finishing the 6th one as we speak.
Okay, so it's ongoing still.
Yes. It was meant as all one big story, and then I was advised by some other artists, they're like, why don't you chop it into pieces so that I didn't have to wait till I was done with the whole book to release it. I could like release it piece at a time.
Yeah.
So, but I'm finally finishing it, and then I was hoping to do like a Kickstarter to do the trade, but who knows if,
It's a process, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, man. So you do have ideas then for furthering the story and, exploration of said character and whatnot?
It definitely has a definitive ending, but, maybe it would have a sequel, but probably not.
Okay. Right on, man. Well, so where can people actually obtain this if they want to check out? I mean, dude, you got me hooked with like vampires and like alien abduction chisel, man. I mean, I grew up on the X-Files, and I'm dressed as a damn fanger at the moment, for God's sake. So,
Yeah, anything vampires, sign me up. Like pretty much any vampire thing, I'm there.
What's your favorite vampire movie then? Do you have a go-to?
Oh man, Lost Boys is really good. The Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah. Coppola, yeah.
Vampires by John Carpenter's a little wacky. From Dusk Till Dawn.
That's my personal favorite, bro. Yeah.
That new Sinners movie was actually pretty legit.
Yeah, it actually took some cues from Dusk Till Dawn a little bit with the setup and everything.
For sure. But yeah, there's so many. I mean, like I pretty much love all vampire stuff. Like I just can't help it.
How about alien stuff then?
Oh yeah, huge alien. I mean, Alien and then Alien.
Cameron or the OG?
I like Cameron because Terminator 2 is my all-time favorite movie, but Ridley Scott, you can't beat the...
Laid the groundwork.
Yeah,
and it's a tough one there.
I want him to finish his, how he was going to...
Third Prometheus, and I do too. He was just giving a recent interview about that and saying, I think I'm washing my hands of it. I think I'm done, which bummed me out.
I heard that he was going to keep doing it. That sucks.
Yeah, but it's like this past week where he said, I think I'm done with it.
That's a bummer. Alien Earth, though, looks awesome.
Dope, dude. Yeah. Cecil did a trailer reaction you guys can see on the channel of it, and it looks rad status. Yeah, the full trailer.
Was I was like,
life forms from all across the universe, and you're like, wait, so beyond Xenos? Like, whoa, dude.
And then they put that girl into an android body. Like, what's up with that? Like, I'm intrigued.
And with the new Predator trailer for Badlands, they're tying it in with the Wayland stuff, too. Yes, so they're going full universe with this, man, which gets me so stoked because Cecil's been doing some great coverage of the comics, and I have, like, all of them from the Dark Horse run. And, yeah, man.
G ones.
Yeah.
I heard that they're going to somehow link Blade Runner, and they're going to have, like, replicants be fighting the war against the aliens or something like that.
I've heard whispers about that, too. Yeah.
And then did you see Killer of Killers?
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah. I was watching it last night. Unfortunately, it was after a few drinks after the convention. I need to revisit it, but the scenarios were rad status, man.
It was so good. I couldn't help but stay up on Saturday night and watch it. I probably didn't get enough sleep that night. It was so
happens to the best of us here at the con, man.
Right.
Hell yeah. But so for just to wrap things up, since there are people who obviously want your attention over here, being the convention and talent of Austin and all, where can people obtain Carmine Sunshine, man?
Through me at any one of these cons, or you can hit me up on Instagram. I can mail them to you. I drop them off at shop.
Is it just your name?
Austin Ackert Art on Instagram.
Okay, Austin Ackert Art, guys. That is where you can obtain this dope-sounding comic book, a melding of genres. That's intriguing me greatly. And
thing with the Tremors too, or you can get it through Aquatas Comics.
Okay, hell yeah, man. Well, thank you so very much. We're gonna let you get back to people intrigued with your work, dude. But Austin, hell yeah, man. Nice getting to chat some horror with you, and thanks for the time, man.
Absolutely, dude.
Hells yeah, brother. Right on, man. And until we return to you with some more coverage here from Fan Fusion, Fright fans, remember, stay scared.